Hello and welcome back to Cynthia's Conversation. Today's topic, it's a viewer request. It's about a lady who is in a 4 years relationship. The guy have every red flag in the whole world that she doesn't want in a man and she doesn't know how to end it. But first, let me introduce my panel. On my right hand side, I have my beautiful Amaka, and then on my left, I have my beautiful Yvonne. Ladies, this is from a lady who wants our opinion on this. According to the email she sent, she said she met the guy when they were in youth service back in Nigeria, and they've been dating for nearly 4 years. He said, but the guy have everything she doesn't want in a relationship. She can see the red flag that is not going to work in the future, but she doesn't know how to end the relationship. So, ladies, who wants to go?
Just start with, this one is no, me angry. So it's academia. Okay. She will give you the ifs and buts.
Yeah. How do you think she will go about it ending this relationship?
Well, from this story, she's not married to the guy.
No,
she's just boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, then that changes it a little bit. But anyway, it's still a relationship.
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
And you haven't rendered it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they could, because we don't know the full story. We don't really know why she stayed that long, because were the red flags from the very beginning, or did it just, has something changed for now for her to, So unless you've got this, then it's easy to know like what to advise her. But I think at the end of the day, your instincts are telling you something. I mean, there's something is wrong. Your body is telling you,
Yep.
The easiest way to end it is to actually open your mouth and actually say, have a conversation. It doesn't have to be, vicious. It doesn't have to end in a row. It doesn't have to. You can sit down. You can go out for a meal. Maybe go out and then sit him and say, look, let's have a serious conversation. Something's been playing up in my mind. And like, look, this is not going to work. Blah blah blah. Another option is, I don't like to tell people to do this, but if you are so desperate to get out, then find a lie and tell him, to be honest,
she's not ready.
No, but what I'm saying is, she's struggling.
Yeah.
It's possible. Yeah, okay. Like, you're right. She might not be ready, or maybe she is ready and she actually does not know how to do it.
Let me tell you.
When
this is my opinion with relationships, I would never. When you're ready, I might not be ready, or when I'm ready, you will know as a woman, your instincts will tell you when to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point, you say she's struggling, but on the other hand, she's reaching out for help. I will never tell anyone how to break up or to leave the relationship. You will know. She's obviously ignoring her instincts. So the best thing is, if you're in touch with your instincts, there's something, she's either one, scared of being on her own, there's something in that relationship that she's getting, that she's afraid of losing, even though she says they're red flags. So maybe whatever it is that she's getting probably outweighs the red flag. You cannot stay in, like you said, maybe when did the red flags come up? Was they at the beginning or was they at the... No, let me finish. I mean, you're here, you've been there 4 years, and you're telling me you've seen the red flags. Did the red flags start 2 months in relationship or 3 years in relationship? And then you stayed 4 years and you don't know how to end it. I keep saying, like the saying goes, that when person wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't think she's ready.
Okay.
Because you see the red flags, and some people think, maybe to go, maybe I can change him, maybe, okay, let me stay 1 more month, and then it goes 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years. When you're truly ready as a woman, it might be 10 years down the line, you will go.
Okay. You will
find a way.
Hang on a minute. Let's flip the coins. Majority of men don't want a woman to end a relationship. Maybe she have tried to end it, and this guy will come back with full force. I will change. I'm gonna be a different person. I will work on this. I will work on that. We all been there.
If you are ready, whether the man cries blood, you will go.
No, really.
If you had, you will. If you've had enough, you will go. No begging.
I disagree.
Okay.
Because I have been in a relationship.
Yeah, but you still went.
No, leave. Hang on a minute. But I have been in a relationship that every single time you come to the point to say, I don't want to do this. Are you still there?
Again. Are you still in a relationship?
Hang on.
But you're not in a relationship.
But I didn't go the very day that I decided. Sometimes maybe she has said to the guy, I don't like this, I don't like that. This part of you, I don't like it. I don't want this in my future relationship. And the guy will promise and beg, it won't happen again, I will change, I will work, and maybe some part of her believe that she can change the man.
I say the same thing now.
Hang on. Maybe some part of her believes that she can change the man. And this have dragged on for so long. And maybe now she's getting to the point he said, okay, after 4 years, they might be thinking of going to the next step. Is this really what I want? And then this is the time she's saying, I've gone so far in this relationship and it's getting tough for me to get out. It's legit. It does happen to people. I've seen people that it happened to. It's not that she's not ready, but she just, it depends on the person you are in the relationship with as well.
Can I No, wait, no, wait, let me finish. Wait. We're saying the same thing. She's staying there because, okay, maybe she's trying to go, but she... Sing there. When you're ready, even if he has begged, when you're really and truly, all this time that you say if she's ready, if she's really and truly ready, you will go. You've tried to go first time, you didn't go. That means you were not ready. He begged you and you came back. That means you are not ready. We're saying the same thing. You tried again, you told him I don't like this thing, and he says you change. No, you tell him I don't like this, and he says you change, and you give him benefit of the doubt. That means really and truly you didn't want to leave.
It's not
Okay,
that
Because really and truly, if you've made up your mind, and that really and truly, I've had enough, really and truly, no matter, I've tried many times to ask him to go and change, and he says he will change, and deep down inside you really have had enough. Cynthia, you will go.
Okay,
No matter how much time. Because are you still in that relationship?
Can I
No,
bring in
because you still went, after all these years of begging, you still left.
Can I bring
It
in
was tough to go, but you still left.
Can I
That
bring
time
in
that he didn't go, you are not ready to go.
Can I bring in a point? She has identified that she has the red flags.
Yeah.
She has identified it, so she knows it's not
Exactly.
nobody. But there is still that percentage of people that really do not know what to do. It's not everybody. The question is the actual how to live. Some people don't know how to do it.
It's not up to me to tell you how to live. Because I did not tell you how to date you.
People in an abuse relationship get at it if they know how to get out. You have to stick it. That's what she's doing.
That's what she's doing.
That's what she's doing.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
That's what
now.
I'm saying.
Right.
That's what she's
Okay,
doing.
can I make this point now? The issue here is, and for me understand the question, which we've said back, it's possible that she's tried or whatever. Like I said, we don't know the story. But I also want to emphasize that there are people who genuinely do not know what to do. They know, and for me, okay, plus, clap for her, that there's some people that don't even know how to identify what flags they are. We're not even talking about that at all. She's identified. Not everybody knows how to get up and go. There are not everybody. There are people that go and seek help to find out how to live. You're adding an abusive one, that's even taking it to another extreme or whatever. There are people that genuinely do not know, and if that's what she's asking, then it's just giving her the tools to know what to do. That's all she needs. This has nothing to do with whether she knows she wants to go. She wants to go. She doesn't know how to do it.
Yes.
There are people like that. They do not know.
Yeah.
There are people that still why do you still have people that, if they have problems, as much as they always tell you tree is a crowd, don't tell your friend or don't tell your family, when they have an issue and they don't know what to do, they seek out a friend or a family member who will now tell them how to put things in place or how to do certain things. If she doesn't know how to go, she doesn't know how to go. And you're not going, there's no judgment.
At all.
There's no judgment at all. If she doesn't know how to do, she doesn't know how to go. Let's give her the tools.
Yes.
Which is why I said, talk to him. If you don't know how to talk to him, then maybe if they have like back home where sometimes we solve problem in front of an elder, find a favorite auntie or an uncle and take the matter to them and end it. It might be that she doesn't even have the courage.
Yes.
Courage that I can list the number of things. There's so many things. You understand?
Yes.
But she wants to go.
Yes.
You won't judge her for that.
No.
The fact that you can do it, I can do it.
It's
Doesn't mean
not a
that some
matter of
people.
I can't do it, but
No, but that's the gospel truth. If she
okay, what
asking
stops
that
her? Because
question-
you said that maybe she has talked to him before and he didn't do it. What stops her from just getting up and going? Why can't you give her the advice? He goes to work, woman, you carry your bags and
No,
go to his
but
friends.
that's why why we're making a list.
That's
like
what
I
we
said,
said,
get up
options.
and go. I was doing options. So that could have been an option.
Yes.
That's an option.
You can, if you
I said
think
dialogue. If dialogue is not necessary, the next step I was
Back it up.
saying is, okay, tell a lie, which was where I was heading. My lie was maybe find a scenario and, you know, maybe go and then say you're coming back. Maybe you know you're not coming back. Or
Change.
third one, you
Look
could
for
just
a job, look for
you
a
know
job.
anything. Fine. People even go long. Like some women will even do like you measure job now. Some people go and apply for a job and say, I got a job, I cannot move, I have to move.
Wait till 4
And
years.
things like that.
They haven't married, no children.
That's beside the
Stop
point.
banging the cup.
That's
You are taking the
beside.
frustration on the point.
I'm not taking the
that's
protest.
beside-
Stay. Go if you want to go.
Amaka, that's beside the point. I'm looking at the lady. She
Okay.
asked the question.
You
Let's
and
answer her
I
question.
have a friend who, when the wife wanted to go, she looks for a job elsewhere.
That's the wife.
I'm just saying, because that was the only way she
Okay.
could go.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then she looked for a job another city, and then moved to the job. Was coming home once in every other
Whatever
weekend.
weekend.
Slowly, the visit stopped, and then she filed for divorce. That's the only way she could do it. The only thing I would tell you is this: if there is something that you cannot amend in the relationship, because if you can see the red flag now that you are not married, the red flag will still be there
When you are married,
if
you
not
decide.
married.
You
And
can't
when
change
the
somebody.
children comes in, and I think the bigger mistake majority of we women do, we think we can change.
somebody.
People don't change, okay? Maybe the circumstances at that moment will make them go back, but if that opportunity of that same character that you are running from present itself, they will go for it.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yes.
They would go for it.
That's true.
So for me, I would say I like to have a conversation with people that you can have a conversation, but there are people that you cannot have a
That's
conversation.
exactly.
So you are the person in this relationship.
So you
know. If the guy is someone that you can have a conversation with, have the conversation and say, listen, I'm not bitter, I'm not mad, I'm not angry that we both put so much
You've
into
invested
this
4
relationship.
years, exactly.
But it's better to end it now than to end it along the line, maybe 10, 15 years, and the children involved in it becomes tango, and then so I think it's better that you will find another woman who will cope with all the flags that she's seeing, that will even love you more than I do. You get what I mean? And maybe me too, I will meet someone else that fit the criteria of the kind of people that I'm looking for. And then you say, but if the person is not someone that you can have a conversation with, I would say, girl, your well-being, your mental health, your safety should be your priority. Just suffer, yeah? Look for a job. I will move a whole city, a whole state, as far as I can. SIM card lately, now you can flush one and register another one and move on.
People have got, I know people who, I know a particular person that really wanted to enter, couldn't. She enrolled her friends, and they came and gave one good, lovely excuse. There was nothing, and quietly, with letter and all, and they relocated her, and they came. In fact, it was just a case of, okay, it's great. They didn't even tell. By the time he came back, key was kept for him in one place. The place was empty. But she had to use a group of people to be able to do it. So someone distracted him while they took whatever it is she wanted to take. And so it depends on what, like I said, you are the one that you have been in a relationship with this guy for 4 years. So you rightly know which way you want to go.
Let me be play the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
What if right now, let's say she's gone to her friends and told them, look, you know what, just Bob, I'm tired, I want to go. And her friends make all this, give her all this suggestions, and then 3 weeks down the line, she's like, maybe I should give him a try. What happens? What do you do?
Who, the friend?
No, she herself.
You let her.
And then she comes again 1 month later.
But
I don't know her friends haven't tried. So we're coming back to the same thing.
We are not.
Well, let me finish.
We are not, because we've not given her. See, all these things we're doing.
No, you give her options. No, if you're giving her options, so
Yeah.
we're giving her options, and she will only take these options deep down inside of her. She's like, okay, I'll take this woman's options, any option that's out of the ones we've given her. Do you understand? Or, do you understand? I'll look into these options when she's deep down inside ready. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
How do we know
that
she hasn't reached for help?
Let me.
Because you made something about abusive relationship, right? And they seek help. There are many people in abusive relationship who seek help, right? And you tell them this is what you do to leave, but they still stay. Yeah. It's when they've had enough, they will now remember that, okay, this person said. Look, so when it comes to this thing, when she's truly ready, yes, okay, we'll tell her these options, but when she's truly ready, she will choose the option.
It's like when you said a crackhead, when he's ready to quit, he quit. It's an addiction. So the same thing, a relationship is an addiction. It's easy if it's like an alcoholic. If you say, I'm trying to give you an example.
Yeah, but I'm telling you that
some relationship is worse than addiction.
Yeah, but a crackhead, if a crackhead doesn't seek for help, crackhead, you can't force them. You cannot force them.
Yeah, but sometimes,
it's only when they're ready to go for and get that help that
they don't know how to ask for that help.
Can I say something? Can we just get back to because the reasons you've given now, we've gone outside the topic. The question is,
how do
I live?
So let's focus on it.
Right.
We're not about if she doesn't leave,
or if
she's asked the question. Our job is to give her the tools.
Yeah.
The tools are the options.
Yeah.
It's up to her. If after she has it, that is another topic for another time.
Yeah.
You understand? We're not even talking about if she's even truly ready. Or the question is, I want to live. How do I live?
Yes.
So let's just focus on that.
Okay.
We are not.
I didn't realize the question was how do I live?
But that was exactly what she said. That's why I'm still just keeping it there.
Yeah.
I'm not after whether she's truly ready, which was why I was stopping you when you said if she's truly ready. She just said, I want to live. What are the tools?
Yes.
And I'm answering that question. I'm not asking her, are you sure you are ready? I'm not asking that. No, but if she was here, we will have that conversation. But based on the question she asked, what are the tools?
Yes.
Bullet points give her the tools. These are the tools. And then it's up to her to use it. Because some people know, back to what I was saying, some people want to live, they've made up their mind, they don't know how.
Yes.
Which is the conversation we're having.
Yes.
So how do you live? Rope your friends, talk to them, like you said, if they can have a conversation, or get sometimes you have a favorite auntie or uncle or whatever.
Or his friend.
Or your friend. Or you lie. Find something, find it slowly, and then, or just disappear. These are your options. Yeah. You understand? If she now comes back, that one is another topic. If she gets back to us and say, I'm still there, then that's another story. Then we now know. That's why I said when you said abusive, I said you're going too far. We can have a conversation about abusive.
Yeah.
Then we talk about addiction and all. But in this point in time, she just wants to live.
How to live.
How do you live?
Yeah.
By opening the door
and walking out.
Yeah.
But
it's
how?
hard.
It's hard.
Easier said than done.
It's easier said than done. So rope your friends or a favorite uncle, or if it's someone that both of you actually have a conversation and can have a conversation, sit down and have a conversation. Take him out. If you're worried about anything, find an open restaurant and talk to him. If you're willing to just forget about whatever is in the house, from that place you get up and go. You don't need to go back.
Yeah, and you can take your stuff slowly. No, there is a saying that they always said when I was small. They said when there is some tribe in Nigeria, they said the day those tribe want to leave their husband is the day they cook the man the best soup. They will cook the man. They will cook the man the best soup that night. It will make the man so happy that he would have it as he has never had it.
In fact, his guard is down.
Exactly. So he will have it as he has never had it before. Then the next morning, as soon they take a class, they go farm. The woman will be saying, I go market. That market where she go, she ain't coming back. So by the time when the man come back, the woman don't go say, what happened? Go say, nothing happened. Even yesterday, she cooked me food, put bush meat, and then for night, she can't taste
some nonsense.
So that's what they call bittersweet love.
Nonsense.
So, darling, remember this little thing that I tell you. When you are ready to go, make it in a way that even
if himself will wonder
what happened.
Listen.
So please, I will really,
his
really,
Christmas and his birthday will come together.
And if you do take our advice,
Please, let us know.
Exactly, you do take our advice and then you actually do it, please, I want to know how you did it, and me and the girls would love to have this conversation again. But guys, it's been a heated debate, but I'm glad that we get there in the end, and I hope I'm able to help. Until next time, bye.
Bye.